On this episode, we're bringing back Tools with Tyler because of the special request, and we're gonna talk about trucks. Not just one, but all three.
Welcome back to Tools with Tyler.
And Tech Tips with SERG. Tech tips for the week. Tyler, what do you think? ProCharger's been around over 25 years now. We've got a lot of different tips and tricks and things for install and of our kits. So one thing I thought of this week was installation of tubes. To put them together, what we found the easiest way is to put a little bit of slippery on it. We like to use window cleaner or glass cleaner. Put a little bit on the tube, maybe even a little bit in the silicone side or the rubber side. That allows you to put it together nice and easy, clock it any direction you need it to be. Actually, when this stuff dries, whether it's just an aerosol window cleaner or just regular spray Windex, it dries a little bit sticky, and that helps even if you've got your clamps come a little bit loose. That'll help give the tubes and couplers a little bit of extra bite.
All right, so Sergio brought up a very good point. When this dries, it does leave a sticky film that does help hold the couplers together to the steel tube. With that being said, when it comes time to remove that coupler, one of the tips that we like to use is your standard pick tool. So when you remove the hose clamp, the coupler is stuck pretty well on the tube, pretty hard to get off. Don't want to bust your knuckles. So the tip that we like to use is to put it right in between the coupler and the tube and just roll it all the way around, breaking that seal. And that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, where's the 10 millimeter? There it is.
Let's talk about trucks. Like many of you, I'm a truck guy myself. Once you have one as a daily driver, you can't think of not owning one. You got room for your family, you can haul the toys around, heck, you can throw dirt bikes in the back. I've owned my truck since 2008, and it's got 256,000 miles on it with a ProCharger. Now granted, I love that truck because it fits me like a good pair of jeans, but these new 2020s, for the first time ever, have me so tempted to trade it in and get something new. Because man, with the deals that are out right now, it's insane. Not to mention the ProCharger kits add a ton of power to these things as well. Now, before we talk about power, I want to talk about one of the features I like most about these new trucks and why I want one. And it's the transmissions. I know that sounds weird, but my truck has a 4-speed transmission, so I got big gaps in between gear changes. These new trucks have 8-speed transmissions and 10-speed transmissions. So that means I'm gonna get killer gas mileage while I'm just cruising down the road, putting along. And then when I start putting my foot into it, they got all of these gears it can choose from to put itself up into the power band to get me down the road, whether I'm pulling my big camper or something like that. Why that's cool with the ProCharger kit is that when you step into the gas, it automatically puts it up into the RPM band where we make all that big, sexy horsepower and torque. And that's downright awesome. And that alone makes me want one. Beyond all the Bluetooth and the nice seats and heated steering wheel, the backup camera, and literally everything else my truck doesn't have. But let's talk about more. Rams belt out 160 or more extra horsepower that you can bolt on in the garage. The GM next to me, 45% more power. And then the littlest motor of the group is that little 5-liter Coyote over there, belting out 70% more horsepower with something you can bolt on in the garage with common hand tools. That comes in a box that will come on your porch and you can put it on in a weekend with your buddies. It's flipping awesome. So that's pretty much the deal. I'm probably gonna have to trade my truck in and get one of these and then figure out which one I'm gonna bolt a ProCharger to. So that's the show. And if you guys noticed in the background, yes, in a couple weeks, we're gonna have a little bit more information about what's behind me. And the only way you can find out is by clicking like, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you then.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, I can only take that request while you're listening to music or a podcast.
Okay.
Get in here, Ryan.